Hey everyone, welcome back to another plan with me. This week I'm memory planning June 22nd to June 28th, and I'm using this kit from the Prairie Planner. This is definitely another one of those hot destination planner kits, and I didn't go anywhere hot or destination wise, but this was the last week of work, I believe. Now I have to really double check. Yes, this is the last week of work, and the student's last day was on Wednesday. So this was just to mark our summer break finally officially starting. It felt like a very long month of June, and usually June goes by so fast, but for some reason it just felt like it was never ending. I also did pull in some more foil from Scribble Prints Co. Some leftover foil bundles that I found in my stash that are like a bluish color to try match the kit the best that I could. I was lacking in like glitter overlays and full box overlays, but I had a lot of icons and those food samplers and stuff. So I used a lot of those, and then I did pull in a little bit of hollow just to try and sort of balance out the bottom washi that I end up using from Simply Gilded. And I like how it turned out. I mean, it's a mix of blue and halo, but it looks fine. I feel like it looks fine. And oh my goodness, so I'm putting down these full boxes. I mean, right now I'm putting down the glitter headers as you can see, but I put down this full box in the same slot where there's already a box in on Saturday. And I honestly didn't notice until I was going back and putting my plans in like the day by day that I noticed it. And I was like, yeah, I don't know. It looked fine to me in the moment. So I do end up changing that, of course, but it was just like one of those things where I was like, I can't believe I did that. I do this so many times that yeah. So here's that Simply Gilded washi that I was talking about, and it's more of a silver. No, it's actually hollow. Never mind. It's a hollow foil. And yeah, I did find some date dots that were also blue hollow, and you know, I don't really find. I don't really have a lot of date dots that would match the foil that I'm using. But I need to figure out a different way to store my stickers because I have so much that I don't even know that I have. And it's just sitting there. Here I am putting down the sidebar, and on the very bottom, the very last full box, there is an overlay that says lover, and it's kind of in reference to a Batman themed movie, I think. I'm assuming because it came off like a Joker overlay thing that I bought from Simply MS many years ago. And I just wanted to cover that full box with something. So I use that, even though it has nothing to do with summer, but. Sorry, I am rambling. Getting into the day by day. Oh, you see me do this. I mean, you don't see me do this actually, but I do put on, what do you call those? Glitter head, glitter header overlays that are from, where are they from again? Rose Colored Days, I think. It's like a roll type thing. But anyway, getting into the day by day. First thing on Monday, I'm marking. I read a book. I read a book. I read, and I'm using the book sticker from the kit. I had to work, so I'm using the laptop sticker from the kit. And then it rained like pretty much all day. And this rain sticker, I believe, is from a Happy Planner sticker book. And then moving into the second half of the week with this foiled wine glass, I'm marking that I played some, what's it called again? Liquor simulator game with the noodle box foil. Gosh. I'm marking that I went to Ida with my family, which just consisted of me, my husband, my dad, my brother, and his girlfriend. And then with this running icon, I'm marking that we watched soccer. I can't remember which game it was this day. Moving on to Tuesday, first thing I'm marking is I had Tim Hortons, and I'm using that coffee cup from a foil bundle. With this computer monitor, marking work. With these, I don't know if they're munchkins or emojis, but I'm marking that we had our last official meeting of the year until next year. Big whoop. With this foiled envelope, marking that I got Happy Mail. With this foiled heart, marking that we just had cuddles that evening. With this icon foiled debit card thing, I'm marking that my dad gave me a gift card for my birthday. And with this beer mug foil, I'm marking that I played more liquor store simulator. Moving on to Wednesday with this alien that I have no idea where it's from. It's just in my leftover sticker book stash. I am marking that I read. I just like the colors, they match pretty well with the kit. With this girl, also from a Michael sticker book, carrying balloons, I'm marking that it was the student's last day of school. With this box icon, I'm marking that I was helping. I mean, I was moving classrooms too, but I was helping my teacher friends move classrooms because they have way more stuff. Over the years, I've kind of learned to not hoard as much as I used to. And I used to be like the type of teacher that kept everything. But I started to travel a little bit lighter because it is a lot of work moving. And it seems like we move around a lot more often than we used to. So, anyway, all that to say is that I helped one of my teacher friends move. And then with this wine glass foil sticker marking that I played more liquor store simulator when I got home. And with the nail polish sticker that came with the kit, I'm marking that I went to bingo with my work friends. It was kind of our like last hangout hurrah thing. And it was fun. There was only like one other friend of mine from work that actually does go to bingo. So there was two of us that are quite regulars at the bingo hall, and we sat on either end to try help everyone else. It was a lot of fun. Two people won. I didn't, but whatever. I got to try out the new electronic bingo cards where you just literally have to press a button. It's so boring. I wouldn't recommend. I mean, I think it's just the most boring thing ever, but I'm happy that I got to try it out because I was always curious. And you have to pay an extra $2 to use it. So anyway, you probably don't care about that. With this Paper Bits Co. I don't know if this is a little bear. I think it's a little bear. I'm marking that I was just so tired because I never go to evening bingos. They start at 7 and they end at like 10 or 10:30, and I'm usually winding down for the evening around 9 or 10 at the latest, 10 at the very latest. So I was tired. I was very tired. Moving on to Thursday with this Starbucks script sticker and plus the foil frappe. I'm just thinking it's a frappe drink. Marking that I didn't actually do a Starbucks run myself. My friend actually bought me a Starbucks. She's like the sweetest person ever, and it was her last day of work. So she surprised us with a Starbucks. And then with the paw sticker that came with the kit, I'm marking that we had our Cree meeting. So it was very specific to our language program meeting that morning. And it went on quite long. Like it was quite lengthy, but I am very excited because I'm very happy with the outcome of it. I'm very excited for next year. And then we're with another box icon helping my friends move again. So I was helping a different friend move this time. It was just a lot of moving. It didn't seem like it because there was only literally 3 people that had to move, but they had a lot of stuff. I had like 1 or 2 bins, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. Anyway, with this leftover sticker that I have no idea where it's from, I'm just marking that I relaxed. With this small controller from 3 years apart, I'm marking that I played some games. I don't remember what I was playing, but I played some games. With this YouTube play button that's foiled, I'm just marking that I had a YouTube binge that evening. And then moving on to Friday with the phone sticker that came with the kit, I'm just marking work. It was officially our last day of work, so it was a very slow day because we had finished moving everybody that needed to be moved. So it was mostly tidying up. So with this garbage foil sticker marking that we just like basically cleaned all the mess that we had made from moving, and we just hung out and visit. It was nice. And then that evening, me and a couple of my work friends went to Montana's to go eat. So I'm using that plate sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then eating at eating at a steakhouse, we ended. Oh, here's where I'm moving that box because I'm like realizing, why is there so much space? Anyway, eating at Montana's, realizing we were done work, we're like, let's order a couple drinks. So we did have a couple drinks. Don't worry, we had a safe ride home. We had everything planned. I'm using the beer mug that came with a leftover foil bundle to mark that we had drinks. I only had like 2 or something. Like I'm not a big drinker. So yeah, and then I was so tired, so I'm using another Paper Bits Co. Little Bear to mark that. And then with this heart icon foil sticker marking that we just had cuddles when I got home. And when I say that I don't really drink, I totally mean that I don't, because normally on the very last day of work, we would go out, we'd celebrate, we'd get really super drunk and just. But no, me being the old lady, I went home and slept and cuddled and fell asleep at like 9:30 or something. So that's me being wild. Moving on to Saturday with this foiled alarm clock sticker, I'm marking that I was up early, of course. And then with this coffee cup from the sticker from the kid, I'm marking that I went to get Tim Hortons. With this girl from Carl's Creations, marking that I had a hair appointment. I actually chopped off my hair quite a bit. I had fairly long hair and I chopped it off up to my shoulders. I was just like, thinking about the summer heat, and my hair was starting to give me headaches because it's very thick. So, anywho, with this face mask sticker marking that I just relaxed that day, and then with the stickers that came with the kit, plus this foiled wine glass marking that I pulled stickers, plus I was sipping on a glass of wine. And I know I just said that I don't drink very much, but I was enjoying my official first like Saturday of not worrying about getting things done before the weekend's up. Okay, moving on to Sunday, first thing with this alarm clock sticker that came with the kit, marking again that I was up early, with the planner sticker marking that I planned, with this iced coffee marking that I went to get Starbucks, with this sticker from either Once More with Love or the Coffee Monsters Co. I'm marking that Canada won. They have since been knocked out, but whatever. I felt like one day of the whole week I can act a little arrogant. That's my most arrogantness right there, is that sticker. With this 3 years apart controller marking that I played Fortnite. And finally, in the that evening, the last thing that me and my husband did together was we watched the movie called Lakeview Terrace. We had both watched it years ago, separately by ourselves, but we're talking about Samuel Jackson for some reason, and then we mentioned this movie and we decided to watch it because we both liked it from what we remembered from years ago. And yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a great week and see you next week. Bye.